Welcome to the CA Harvest SCM version 13, Introducing Incremental Delivery video. CA Harvest Software Change Manager helps organizations simplify the management of developing and maintaining distributed and mobile business applications. It automates the change management lifecycle, source code versioning, and streamlines intricate workflows while providing comprehensive auditing, protection, and storage of software assets essential to critical business operations and regulatory compliance. So here's what's new in CA Harvest SCM version 13. First, under CA's Incremental Release Program, we are introducing the Incremental Delivery method. Second, we will be launching the Base Incremental, also called Incremental Zero, of CA Harvest SCM version 13 under the Incremental Release Program. This new delivery method enables customers to obtain the latest features and updates of CA Harvest SCM as soon as they become available, rather than waiting for the entire release of features to be completed. CA's Incremental Release Program is a customer interactive delivery model where new product features are developed and released in an iterative fashion, leveraging the Agile Scrum development methodology. CA's development teams work closely with customers to create product features slated for rapid adoption. This is in contrast to prior waterfall-driven release cycles, where a larger set of completed features were necessary prior to a GA product release. So here's how a customer may leverage the CA Harvest SCM version 13 incremental release delivery. The version 13 base release will be GA first. When a customer completes the process for the version 13 base release installation, which is considered an upgrade, in addition to obtaining the latest feature set from the prior release and the most current maintenance, they are positioning their organization to accept and install subsequent version 13 features as they become available, with minimal impact to their organization. By performing the upgrade tasks for this first base iteration of version 13, customers can feel comfortable knowing the more invasive and time-consuming product upgrade process is behind them. As incremental feature sets become available, customers will have the option to install them on top of this base, ultimately allowing their end users to obtain the latest features of CA Harvest SCM in a more immediate fashion. Note that the version 13 base incremental release will contain the full feature set of Release 12.6 plus the incremental release installation capability. Why is it advantageous to consider installing a base incremental? Typically, a CA Harvest SCM customer wants to upgrade the product to ensure they are up to date with maintenance, remain on support, and to obtain the latest features. In the past, they would select the latest, fully completed release available for download, and would also need to coordinate new feature testing and new feature introduction with their wider customer base. With version 13 incremental delivery, this same customer can now choose to upgrade to the base incremental for the latest release and leave it. Then, when appropriate, they can apply each or all of the available incremental releases as they become available to obtain the CA Harvest SCM features only when they are prepared to validate them internally and roll them out to their user base. In essence, this divides the upgrade process from the rollout of features, providing the flexibility to introduce features on an alternate, customer-determined schedule. Since incremental releases are cumulative in nature, skipping any of the increments would not cause the customer to lose out on new features. Customers can feel confident knowing they can obtain the full and latest feature set with the latest increment release installation. There are several benefits to adopting this form of incremental delivery. The size of an incremental release is significantly smaller than a full release of the product. This can mean a download size of 20 megabytes instead of 200 megabytes. Once the base incremental is installed, due to the nature of subsequent incremental releases and the new installation process, product downtime for upgrading is expected to be minimal when compared to a full product upgrade. Incremental releases are cumulative. If a customer decides to skip an incremental release on the version 13 base build, they will still obtain all current features and e-fixes simply by installing the most recent incremental release. Customers anxiously awaiting enhancements will not be tasked with initiating an internal change request for a full product upgrade to allow users access to new features. Customers struggling to stay on a supported release who prefer not to roll out new features for various reasons can choose to upgrade and remain on the base release, which matches the feature set of the prior release, to mitigate the risk of falling off support without the overhead of new feature preparation. The Incremental Release Program enables product development teams to more quickly respond and more accurately match customer and market requirements than when released under the previous waterfall methodology. But there are some important implications to this agile approach of the incremental program that we want to be sure you are aware of. Please note the following. 1. There is a specific support policy associated with the Incremental Release Program. It is important that customers read and understand the terms and conditions of the program, particularly with respect to support. And 2, at the conclusion of the Incremental Release Program, we will close the incremental delivery for a given release. The program closes when our validation customers determine we have met the release requirements, also known as MVP, Minimum Viable Product. At this time, all of the new features and maintenance introduced during the program will be rolled into what we call a complete release. All GA announcements will clearly indicate and differentiate an incremental delivery from a GA complete delivery. Once a release is announced as GA complete, CA's standard support policy becomes applicable, and customers can expect to receive the prior release end of support notice at this time. We are excited to be able to offer the Incremental Release Program with CA Harvest SCM version 13 and look forward to your participation. In the true spirit of Agile, we anticipate continuous improvement in our ability to deliver high-quality, business-critical features in a manner that permits our customers, your end users, the fastest path towards adoption. Your role in providing feedback is crucial to our mutual success. For more information on CA Harvest SCM, visit the following links.